this morning about an impending violent attack on peaceful protesters. But first and foremost, it's important to establish a fact for ourselves, and which is that as journalists, where are you right now? You are inside the Ganifawa Park, listening to us address you. That is to make it very clear that whatever happens in the next few minutes or hours, it will be that some people have decided to attack us, despite the fact that we are in full compliance with all of the rules of engagement concerning this protest, and despite the fact that we are within our right as Nigerian citizens. We have had several informations about this possible attack, but even before now, a group of people came into this Ganifa Park to threaten our DG, to threaten other protesters, saying that they were going to smash our heads and all of that. What surprised us was how they were able to gain entry, despite the repeated assurances from the police that they are here to protect us. They walked through with the team of the police. They were not stopped. Nobody even cautioned them to say, where are you going? Who are you? They were more than 30. We had to be the one who ran outside to go and call the police that there was an imminent attack taking place. But that itself is not surprising to us, because even yesterday, when we had our peaceful protest here, we saw different signs that the police are simply telling us that they are going to protect us, while in the real sense of the word, they do not appear to be interested in doing anything, even when there are real threats against us. When we got here yesterday, we democratically set up a security committee made up of 20 people who were walking around the clock to ensure the safety of protesters. Those people, the security committee, got intelligence reports of certain elements who were inserting ourselves inside the protest, doing surveillance and all of that. Some of them were even holding arms. I remember that myself, Comrade Juwon here, Barrister Nibe Efong, and a number of lawyers, as well as one or two journalists, including a journalist from Punch, decided to go to meet with the police to report that intelligence. I can't remember the name of the most senior police officer who was here yesterday that we reported. I think one Fatai or something. And the area commander was also there. What they told us more or less was simply that they were not interested in acting on those reports. In fact, what one of them said was that, have we been attacked? And we said, should we wait until we are attacked before you respond to this SOS? So that was what they did yesterday, and that itself is why we are completely worried that today, that all hell could be let loose. Yesterday also, in the evening, the police themselves descended on peaceful protesters while on their way home. We issued a statement last night, I don't know how many of you got it. 4 protesters coming from Ojota were waylaid at Orego, and they were arrested. One of them, the 5th person, who was not arrested.
We want to insist that every violence, every attack, and every death of every protester nationwide, the responsibility should be brought down to the doorsteps of the president himself. We want to insist that the spate of violence and arrest that happened in Lagos yesterday, Governor Sanwo-Olu should be held accountable. We also want to insist that the threat against protesters today has a lot to do with the disposition of the Lagos State Governor himself, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. And we also want to say that should any harm come to any protester today, we are going to hold Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu responsible. Should any harm come to any protester here today, we are going to hold the Lagos State Commissioner for Police accountable. So far, our protests have been peaceful. So far, we have rightfully exercised our constitutional right to free speech. And this is why we are here today. We will not be intimidated. We will continue our actions as planned. Together we'll be here. And I want to reiterate that our demand to end bad governance continues. I wonder if there is anyone that would be fundamentally opposed to what we are saying here today. Even the so-called hoodlums that are being used to intimidate peaceful protesters are themselves victims of misgovernance. Most of these people, they are either unemployed or underemployed. That is the truth. But we want to say that the government, rather than handing arms to young people, rather than using young people to foment violence, the government should give them jobs. The government should give them employment. This is our demand. And on this note, we are going to speak to you later as we make further consultations within ourselves as regard where we go from here. Thank you.